In our justice system, judges have a lot of power, and in family court, they decide if parents get to live with or even see their own children.
Judges have to be individuals in whom we can trust, we can rely.
Cele Hancock has been a family court judge in Yavapai County Superior Court since 2010.
Well, we got some reports that you were inside of Safeway. Yes. And you're walking around stumbling, and you got back in your vehicle.
But now a new picture of the judge is emerging. Prescott police pulling her over for drunk driving back in March.
So my next question to you, ma'am, is have you been drinking today? You haven't been drinking today. Okay.
5 minutes later, Hancock changes her story, admitting to drinking.
A couple hours ago.
A couple hours ago? How much did you drink?
A couple of glasses of wine.
She fails a field sobriety test, then tells officers who she is.
I just told them I'm a judge here. You know, just a person like everybody else.
She mentions her position of authority again.
Okay, I think you're above the legal limit.
Do you know I'm a judge here?
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. For Yavapai County?
Yeah. And I don't want to use that. I don't want to use it. I don't.
Okay.
I really don't. I really don't.
She's charged with extreme DUI. Her blood alcohol on that Sunday afternoon, .219.
This is the biggest opportunity we ever had to right some wrongs.
Soon after, about 24 people, all of whom have gone before Judge Hancock in family court, coming together.
It feels like finally, everybody's going to be heard.
Sharing stories. Some tell us they filed complaints with the Arizona Commission of Judicial Conduct. We tried to verify that, but unless the commission chooses to act, the names of those involved, including the judge, are redacted.
Just her attitude and how emotional she was during that proceeding, and rude to my lawyer.
The fear of retribution and retaliation is that shouldn't exist in the justice system.
If she doesn't like what you have to say, she'll make you know.
Arizona's Family Investigates went through hours of court hearings from the past couple of years. In one, Judge Hancock says,
"It's late in the day, and I'm going to start getting cranky if everybody does not understand that this is my courtroom."
In another, she tells a father, "You just crawl into the gutter with all the tweakers and junkies who sell their food stamps and diapers because that is the level you've reached." In another, she gets personal.
"I am divorced. I have an almost 11-year-old little girl. She often gets in my car and wants to say something about her dad. I just change the subject."
This seems to be similar to behavior that's gotten her in trouble in the past. In 2016, the commission reprimanded Hancock for conducting a hearing without giving the parents notice. Recordings show she told the parents, quote, "I don't give a crap about any of you." The commission determined Judge Hancock was not, quote, "patient, dignified, and courteous." We went to Paul Charlton, a former U.S. attorney for Arizona, for perspective.
What might be patient and courteous to you might be different than what that is to me. How is that defined?
So there's a common sense definition for all of these things.
According to the commission's records, only a handful of judges get reprimanded each year out of several hundred complaints. It's been nearly a decade since they've recommended a judge be removed or suspended. As for Judge Hancock, the Arizona Supreme Court has reassigned her 200-plus cases. The commission will investigate and then deliver the results back over to the Arizona Supreme Court, which will ultimately decide if Hancock remains on the bench.
She doesn't make good judgments for herself. She shouldn't be making good judgments for anybody else, any judgments for anybody else.